Let me tell you what's scary. I've seen people who have experienced life or the amount of life that we've seen, and they never hit bottom because people around them cared about them so much that they kept putting hands under them, right? And it's like them motherfuckers was like, nah. Like, I gotta do this. Not even in those words, but in their actions. Like,
so look, no, go ahead.
It was like I saw kids who, in my mind, like, how are you hitting the bottom when everybody's pumping you full of air? Everybody, nigga, you at the gas station with an air pump stuck in you. It ain't even a pump. They ain't even pumping you up like this. They like, born with a pump connected to you, and you just determined to
with the goddamn pump made inside.
And you determined to break the fan on your own because it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, it be so scared because I'm like, you had all the tools.
So look, and this is actually part of my thinking. Is, you know, them commercials where they got the Tempur-Pedic bed or something where somebody jumping on the bed and the glass is not tipping over. So think about those people that would support you, catch you, comfort you when things are going down. If somebody threw that ball on that Tempur-Pedic bed, it's not going to bounce back up because the cushion is often the thing
they never saw what the bottom was like.
The cushion is often the thing that can prevent you from bouncing back to your maximum heights. Most people need to feel what it feels like to hit that ground and know, I don't ever want to touch it again. But if I never touch it,
everybody's always saving them.
Exactly. I can at the most bounce back to where I was, but I never see the true ascension of who I could be.
It's like the nigga who talks shit, right? Like back in the day when he had the partners who never let him get touched. Like, so he don't even know what consequences come behind that shit, so he still continue to do it.
Yeah.
And then now when he get older, somebody kill him. See what I'm saying? Instead of just letting him get beat up and understanding what comes behind this shit.
Because he's got a false sense.
You see what I'm saying? So now you do it and you get killed. Like, you could have prevented that, but like you said, those cushions never help you to realize, like, oh shit, I can't be around this bitch, you know what I mean, talking crazy to people, because this is what could happen. So the same shit, but yeah.
It's crazy that I had that thought because I thought about myself. Because I've always had my parents, I've always had family, people that want to cushion my fall, even if you look at it as from a childhood, trying to catch me before I truly fell. So I'm glad I'm aware of that because now I know I need to create enough inertia to overcome the cushion.
But they put that in you also. That goes back to the tools that you need.
They injected me, but they also prevented me from experiencing.
Yeah, because they didn't feel like they had got you to a place where you could bounce back on your own. Like that's what I feel like that's what parents are gonna do, right? Like,
and it takes the encouragement sometimes because they know
going to do everything they can
with all this shit. You don't have to hit rock bottom to know you go back up.
But they're doing all they can to keep you from having to hit that rock bottom.
I think exactly what you all are saying, but I think I think I'll have trouble reaching the max greatness of what I could be because I don't have the fear of hitting rock bottom or the experience of it. But I don't. I've never missed a meal. The lights have never gone off. I've never not known where I was going to sleep at night. These things is not a fear of. People
go ahead.
So your bottom doesn't have to be that bottom.
For sure.
That's what
your bottom can be you. I feel like, and I can't tell you what your bottom is, right? That's pause. But what I can say is, in stuff that you told us, you've had your moment where you felt like you were at a bottom.
That's where I was going.
So, just like what I said, that person who has $1 million and they lost 5,000, that's their bottom. Your
bottom isn't like the shit we talking about. Like, you literally said shit, and me and Byron look at each other like, the fuck is he talking? Like, what, nigga? So you see, like your bottom just so happened to be some good shit, you know, which isn't bad, right? You don't have to lights and all that other shit. Like
you've done, and your parents did enough that your bottom is say fucking 80%. Somebody else's bottom is 0.
Right.
Somebody had to experience 0. Somebody, whether they had to or they were born into a situation where their bottom was 0. Like, when you said some people don't experience it, I'm gonna tell you who I thought about. I thought about LeBron James, right? And because if we look at because we can look at a whole bunch of other great athletes, and at some point during their career, we saw something happen, and we were like, that was their bottom. Like Kobe, when the shit happened with the girl out in Colorado, you're like, damn, like okay,
yeah.
And what he did, he bounced back, right? We look at Michael Jordan. The shit happened with his dad. His dad got killed. He bounced back. He came back. 3 more ships. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, we can say LeBron ain't never had a bottom. What if he started at a bottom?
Yeah.
He started at fucking 20%, 0. You know what I'm saying? So his bounce back was from birth. You know what I'm saying? So like he can look back and say, I ain't never going back to what my beginning looked like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think everybody's bottom is just different.
And we can use bank accounts for an example.
I don't want to talk about money. No, go ahead.
No, but just I remember when my bottom was $0.
I had a bottom a little less than that.
Right? No, negative.
Owe some shit.
Yeah, negative shit. God damn.
You make some money.
I'm gonna have to pay them $70. Goddamn.
You make some money. You like, you know what? Just pay me with a regular check. I'm gonna take care of this one. Don't deposit.
Yeah, don't deposit.
I'm gonna
That's
open
it. Gonna take it
account.
off.
Yeah. Don't even deposit.
You feel me? So now, $20 is my bottom now. Like I ain't going under $20. You know what I mean? Or you get to 100. Nigga, man, my account goddamn at 101, man. I ain't spending no more money. I ain't like, so you get new bottoms, but the motherfucker that still got the negative, it's a difference.
Yeah.
Right. So, like,
I think I was envisioning it as your separation from the bottom to wherever your peak is. I think, and I'm glad. I'm glad I have the awareness. But I think because of my Tempur-Pedic mattress, my support system, the comfort that they gave me, it overall will reduce what my separation will be. But because of my awareness, I can potentially overcome what gravity is. Because I didn't have the bottom that threw me to the ground, where now I know I don't ever want to see my account at 0 ever again. I gotta go hustle and do all these things. But now that I have the awareness of like, yo, you had a cushion, so you could just bounce back up to even where your parents were. That's cool. But you gotta build enough momentum for yourself to overcome all of that to get to the.
But that's built in you. That's why I can't listen to you say yourself, I don't. Bro, you do. Like, nigga. Yeah. You got it, nigga. Your shit got helium in it. Like,
and see that might be the thing, the substance that was injected.
Bro, yes, like that's what I'm saying. Like you like, but natural. I feel like because of my cushion, no, nigga, that's not even you.
They put something else
you ain't even built like that, my nigga. Like you're not gonna. You don't even want the cushion. But you know it's there, but you don't even want to get to the cushion.
But you know me now. That's what I'm saying. The awareness allows me to have the helium. So at some point in my life, it was just air, and I could have just bounced back to this level, whatever I was thrown down there. But because of what was injected inside of me, I do have the opportunity
to take you back to get a fucking example.
So, I'm gonna tell you this. Like my mom and my father like were cushions. Like they were hands.
I got them too.
They did everything they could, right?
But y'all was roommates with roaches.
That ain't got nothing to do with them. Still, if something happens, I can still go home. Even if it was, if we still live with the roaches, I can still go back there with them. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that's still a cushion.
But one of the things, like one of the things I knew about myself was it's some hands that'll catch me. Like that was how I was operating. Like I know I'm good out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it like I always say I made it through a certain part of my life really off my mama, my grandmama, my great grandmama's prayers. Yeah. Because I wasn't even praying for myself because I didn't really know what I didn't know what the fuck to do or what to say.
I'm still surviving off of that some days.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I knew those hands were gonna be there to catch me and cushion me, right? One day, my mama said, "I'm gonna lift my hands of you."
That's some scary shit.
Because, it was because I was,
hold on. Now,
because I was out here, I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on some. And you, I'm gonna tell you how crazy I was. I said, "That's fine. Go to sleep at night." Because she used to be like, I knew my mom worried about me. You know what I'm saying? She'd be like, "I worry about you when you don't come in this house." I'd be like, "Stop worrying." Just like, and she was like, "Well, I'm gonna lift my hands up, lift them." But that's where I was, bro. I was in a different space, so I was like, lift them. I'm good. Lift them was like, now you ain't got no cushion, Byron. You ain't got no cushion. And now what you gonna do? That was when I experienced, I can say I experienced my bottom before a lot of people experience theirs, because you think about it as adults. You know what I'm saying? You think about it like, man, I couldn't pay my rent. I hit mine at 16.
Yeah.
And there was a period when I went through, I was like, you don't got to worry about me. I got me. And I didn't even know what I got me meant.
Man, yeah.
I didn't even know what that shit meant. But I thought I did. And what I experienced was a solid fucking
smack
with no air in me. Because I had all this stuff being pumped in me in my back from an automatic one. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't taking it. I was taking it. It was in me, but it was, all right, man. I put it over here. All right, I heard you. I'm gonna put it over here.
Yeah.
So I wasn't holding on to the stuff that they was giving. They was giving me substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, when I look back, the question from the last episode, what could you have changed? What if I had started implementing the shit that they were saying to me earlier? All the dimes I feel like I'm dropping and telling people, and young boy, I be like, "Hey, you about to crash out? I see what you're doing, blah, 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 blah."
Yeah.
All that shit. What if I had started listening to that earlier and had just been a better person?
This how I'm feeling